that we're just live.
The list.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are working on getting underway. We have 4 friends in the house. 6 people in the house. I'll bet you Ashley Reed is in here. Ashley's always here.
She usually is.
See? Hello, Ashley. How was your weekend?
It was okay. Setting that off. Okay. Hello, Ashley. Is my little brother lurking out there?
Oh, we only got 4 people watching. So.
Wow. That means one other than Ashley.
Yeah. I'm on.
Let me go ahead and share this out. Share, share, share. That is shared out.
Look around just so they get a different view of stuff.
Where's Willow and Destiny?
They're inside. Actually, Kim's in there. Now we're up to 7 people. We're getting some people. Here they come. The floodgates have opened. And they're trickling in quickly. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, everyone who is here.
Welcome in.
Obviously, guys, say hello if you're here. Well, we know that you're here. So I know what I'm selling. And we can get underway. Oh, nice 60s, guys.
Looking for double R.
Bigger here. Move the tablet over here out of the way.
Ashley, did you share us out?
Let's see. Type it in. Who's here? Ashley said nope.
I don't know, Ash.
And Kim's probably in there watching too, so we might be 4 of the people. Was it slow at JJ today?
Not too bad.
Hello, Elizabeth.
There's my boo.
Where's Pam? I think this is a Pam outfit right here.
Oh,
It's like a It's a hat,
Oh my gosh.
bug, and a scarf. And it's super soft.
That was pretty cool looking.
Yeah, and help you whenever you're cold. You can get your day moving. Oh, the jokes are utterly bad here.
Yes. And we like them that way.
Hello, Carrie.
There's my brother.
We're getting some people in. We got Elizabeth, we got Carrie, we got Ashley, and us. Who else is lurking? Who else is lurking? Who's that creeping in my window?
Carrie, were you in JJ's at all?
Grab some cards from up here. We got cards.
Kinda.
Football.
Dang it.
One game called that.
Well, that's good, Ash. You should go back there and leave a comment now.
Baseball. Get the thumbs up at JJ's. That's good. You always should hit thumbs up. Okay, everybody. Where's everybody at? Everybody. Where are you? Where is everybody at? Where could they be? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got some cards. Okay. Who's here? Guys, is it really gonna be that early of a day? I'm going back inside. I'm going back inside, going back to sleep.
I'll go back and go to sleep, yeah.
Did you work last night?
No. They canceled.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
I put Pam back on the payroll.
For that warehouse up north?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool.
The shirt's awesome. Got like the elbow pads.
That's right. I have to keep a list for you, don't I?
Yeah. So who else is in here? We have 11 people and only 3 of us typing. And all my different personalities don't count.
I think so, Ash.
Unless they cancel again.
Yeah. Oh, 26 miles an hour wind. Not good. Don't
I've
like
got
it.
13 people. We're getting there. People are slowly but surely coming in. Cajun is here.
Don't call me Shirley.
What is up, Cajun? Cajun, did you stay in yesterday? Did you see the Noritake dishes and the chintz porcelain and stuff like that I tried to show in the whatnot yesterday? Oh, thank you.
Gotta make that money.
Yep, I heard you.
This is double breasted, isn't it?
Pockets. No, these are elbow patches.
I know, but has it got 2 sets of pockets on the front?
Yep, 2 sets of pockets. Oh, it's okay. I asked people if they were interested in glass, china, pottery, and nobody said yes. So we didn't sell any of it anyway. Everybody, it seems like Whatnot pigeonholes me into only cards, comics, and toys. Other than that, that's pretty much all I can get people over there want to buy. We'll be back up there on Friday, possibly. I have somebody coming up to do some flooring for me in the house, so I might have to reschedule Friday and Saturday's auctions.
That's on Whatnot.
Yeah. And we have today and tomorrow here. Okay, guys, this is a size large Coleman double pocketed shirt. Really, really nice. $5 start. New old stock. It had a $44 price tag. This is really nice. I actually like the fact that it has this like calico style print on the elbows and the collar. Like has a secondary collar, which is really cool, and the shoulders. So $5 start on this one.
New with tags.
Yep, new old stock. Tried a couple different things, and then we can do some women's clothes. We can do some cards, toys,
Comics.
Yeah.
Anybody? $5 start on this fantastic shirt.
It's so beautiful. It's a good size too, a nice large.
Cajun wants to know, do you post pictures and to buy it now for people to pre-bid?
Paige, I don't generally, because for me, Whatnot's about speed. So I'm just like, I literally opened boxes yesterday live with like 1930s and 40s beer steins in them, and they sold for like $5. Where like, there was a newer one that was like a 1980s Budweiser stein, but it's from like one of their better series, like the Endangered Species series. And I think it's like a $45 or $50 sold comps. It brought $4. I actually think Paul Bink bought it. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The deals are crazy. We have 17 people in the house. Guys, if you are here, please just at least comment hello. That gives us an idea.
The one that really struggled the other night was Patrick.
At these.
Yeah. He came on and couldn't sell anything for like 10 minutes and just quit.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Donna Gift.
Hello, Donna. Why aren't you blue?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have Donna's information.
Yep.
Here, Donna, I'm going to make you blue. I am sure I have your information.
Hi,
Hello,
Kelly.
Counter Proof. Okay, anybody interested in this large shirt, brand new with tags, $5, size large? Your brother said 5 now if you just had some large t-shirts. Oh, Carrie did bid. Okay. Carrie bid. So we have Carrie in at 5.
Looking for 7.
Looking for 7.
Anyone else? All in, all done.
Carrie, I'll be up at the warehouse this weekend. I will find you some large t-shirts or large blanks. I don't know if I have short sleeves. I know I have long sleeves. Oh, no problem, Cajun.
Sold to my little brother.
Congratulations, Carrie.
Broke the ice.
Number 1.
What's up, Kelly? You registered here, right, Kelly?
I don't know if I have Kellium.
Okay, hold on. Just either follow the banner at the bottom,
Yep.
or
Congratulations, Carrie. That's a nice shirt.
here's the same thing right there. Fill that out, send it to Brian, and we will get you blue. It's a nice shirt, bro.
I'm blue, da ba dee ba da da. We get you guys a comic lot. Do a little comic book lot. There you go. 1, 2. This is a graphic novel. 3, 4, 5, 6. Another graphic novel. 7. Another graphic novel. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Striker, are you out there? Are you lurking? Or with all the
13,
shows that
14,
Renee's putting out?
15, 16. Whoa.
Ooh, baby.
17. That one's cool. 18. Space Ghost. 19. 20.
I knew he was out there. Striker's in at 10, looking for 12. It's got Space Ghost, Striker.
Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate that, Callie.
Hello, Jackie. Jackie's at 12, now 14.
Hi, puppy.
Oh, I hear that.
Destiny came to visit.
Hi, Destiny. I like the one with the Sherman tank, the ghost in there. I can't even remember the name of the comic.
In here?
No,
Oh, I was like, well,
no, a comic that I used to read all the time.
Sergeant Rock?
No, it was the one with the Sherman tank.
Our Army at War with the Ghost Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved that comic.
Howling Commandos?
He was always talking to the ghost, and his crew thought he was crazy.
Huh.
Jackie's at 16, now 18.
Okay.
We actually got an auction going on here.
Oh, do you have Jackie first or Sheldust first?
Oh, you're right.
I have Shelly at 16.
Yep.
Hello, Sheldust. Now we need Sean Beck. Where's Sean Beck?
Need 18.
Yeah, for 16, looking for 18. Jackie's in at 18. You know, I don't know why I'm sitting here holding the comic. I'm just going to give it to you with it. That way you get it with there, because it was in my hand.
How are you, Shelly?
So we're 18. Hi, Sheldust.
Shelly's out. Anyone else? All in, all done.
I mean, I don't mind getting pigeonholed after I've sold like all the extra stuff I have, and then I'll just deal in comics and toys. But right now we have too much stuff. Too much stuff.
Sorry to hear that, Shelly.
You still have a show. Congratulations, Jackie.
Plus, you got 3 graphic novels in there too.
Yeah. You guys want to see something I think neat? 2, 3. Some of these bring stupid money. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Prayers for you, Shelley.
9, 10. I'm going to do a lot of 10 comics. So it's still going to be $10, but I know some of these bring really good money, and there are some variant covers. Walking Dead, 106, 107, 139. Let's put 139 up there. 108,
Shelley's at 10.
109,
Now 12.
105. These are all unread. These were a private collection. I bought 105. Now here's 103. I think this is the variant. One of these two is the variant, obviously.
Look at
And
that.
102.
Look at that eyeball looking at us.
There you go. So there's 2 different 103s. So 102 through 109 with both variants of 103 and a 139.
That
All
episode,
Walking Dead.
like that variant there on 103,
Yeah.
is the reason I quit watching it.
This one?
Yep.
Why?
Where Negan just smashed the heads in of 2 of Rick's crew.
Oh, I never, yeah.
I just thought, no, that's enough.
I never watched, I only watched maybe like 2 episodes.
I liked it up until that point.
I just know that like some Walking Dead comics bring a lot of money.
Looking for 12. Sharker says yellow cover is the variant.
Okay, so this is the variant cover. Thanks, Striker. I didn't know. I just knew they were both numbered 103, so one of them had to be a variant. So we're at 10 looking for 12, and they're all bagged and boarded. They're all near mint to mint condition. 10 looking for 12, 10 looking for 12. You're getting all $10.
Anyone else? And all in, all done. Sold to Shell for $10.
I am. Nice buy, Shell. Congratulations. Like I said, I know there's issues that bring like a lot of money. I guess like issue 100 is a first appearance of somebody. You guys want to try Sports Card Lot? Try some jewelry lot, maybe?
Everybody in the chat, let us know what you want.
What you really, really want? I wanna. This is what the, 2 different necklaces or bracelets or whatever this thing is.
It's for the lot, right? Not choice.
Yep, for the lot.
Okay.
This one's Avon, old Avon. This is glass. I have no clue what the name on this thing is. Does anybody know? But the glass. Oh, here, maybe I can tell better on the little hangy dangler. Oh. And it's got like one of those little tabby things here. Let me look. $10 start. More comics. Okay, I'll do more comics. I got plenty of comics here. Worthington. This one is Worthington glass. These are heavy. They're individually separated with little beads.
Are they silver or goldish?
They're like a goldish color. They're like, I don't know. They're very cold though. There's more beads. Here is a funky metal necklace. Oh, magnetic. Huh? That's cool. But wait.
Kelly sent her information in.
Okay, Kelly. Right now. Give me 1 second, guys.
Starting at $10. Right, Shelly? Where are the jewelry people? Joyce, are you out there? Joyce Den?
Okay, Kelly, let me give you your wrench. You are good to go.
Greg Lusk?
Okay, so there's more jewelry yet. Add in.
No problem, Kelly.
Here are these 2. Now this one has a little broke round thingy, dangler, hangy dangler thing. Here's a pair of earrings. These are pretty.
Don't you have a hangy dangler thing?
Sorry, I don't. I have to ask my wife if it's okay. Here is an Armatron watch. It's pretty neat. Here is a funky bangle bracelet.
Looking for 10.
So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Those are some wild looking earrings. They almost look like alien heads.
There's a Michael Kors watch. There's 9. 9 items. And here, I'll even give you a 10th one. Another Armatron watch. So 10 items, $10.
Donna's in at 10. Now 12. So what you up to today, Carrie? With it being windy, I bet not much.
You get a cool Michael Kors watch. This is glass, this blue stuff by Worthington. These are very heavy and cold. This is an all-metal bangle. This is an Armatron, and this is an Armatron digital watch.
Kelly's in at 12, looking for 14.
Don is in at 14.
Now 16.
Here's another bracelet that looks like it's a calendar. January, February, March, all the way through June. There you go. It's metal. We're gonna add that in because you guys are bidding.
Donna is out. Thank you. We're at 16 with Kelly. Looking for 18. Anyone else?
16 looking for 18.
All in, all done. We are sold to Kelly for 16. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Kelly. Your first purchase with us. Put it all in this Ziploc baggie right here. Nice Michael Kors watch.
And let's do that again. Because that was B4.
Oh.
Life is definitely good.
Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Kelly.
How are the kitties, Carrie? After you had your roof all replaced.
Okay, they said they want some more comics. Okay, you're gonna get 20 comic books. 1. Ooh, Space Ghost number 1. 2.
Space Ghost.
3. 4. 5. 6. Transformer sounds cool. 7. 8. 9. That's the number 1. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. X-Men 18. 19. Lucifer 20. Just in case I miscounted, there's an extra.
Looking for a $10 starting bid. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Shelly's in a 10.
Hello, misbehaving. I'll raise this up a little bit, give you guys a little bit better review. Yeah, we have Shell in at 10, looking for 12. 10, looking for 12. Here, I'll add something super cool in. Super cool.
Looking for 12.
Okay, I'm adding this in. Ultimate Fantastic Four. This one is signed by Adam Kubert. On the sketch cover variant. So just the variant alone is good, but the fact that it's signed is even better. I'm going to give you that with it. Let's see what happens. Huh. So you're getting the Ultimate Fantastic Four 13 variant sketch cover signed by Adam Kubert.
Striker comes in at 12. And Shelly comes right back at 14.
You know?
Trying to go for the knockout punch of 20.
I'm gonna give you No Place Like Home number 1. I'm gonna give you the Mighty Thor. This is a variant cover number 4. I know that's a good one. It's Silver Surfer. That's how come I know it's a good one. Got Thor and the Silver Surfer, but it is a variant cover. Shell's in at 22. Striker's in at 25.
Now 27.
If we hit 30, I will put a comic in that I did look up and that they're asking $30 for, and I only found one person selling it. Kellyan's in at 27. Like I said, if we hit 30, I will add a book in that the asking price online is $30. And I only found one person offering to sell them.
Yeah, added it.
Okay, so it's a Punisher number 1 variant cover. It's a sketch variant.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. I didn't even look this one up. I didn't realize it was a sketch variant until I looked at the numbering, but I knew it was signed because I have a box of like signed comics. Callium's in at 32, and you are getting 24 books. 24 books. Shell's in at 35.
Now 37. Striker is out.
I'm just going to put comics with signed one. With signed one.
Kelly, let me know if you're in or out.
Nice. There we go. So we are at 35 with Shell, looking for 37. We're at 37 with Cal. We're at 40 with Shell.
Now 42. Kelly comes back at 42. Shelly's at 45.
And there's the sketch of the Thor. It even tells you it's a variant right there.
Yeah. Kelly's out. Thank you. Anyone else? All in, all done.
Where's our John Beck at? We haven't seen John Beck for like 2 weeks.
Sold to Shelly for 45. Congratulations, Shelly.
Congratulations, Shelly. Nice grab, nice grab.
Yes, it was.
I really like that autograph one.
I like that Punisher one.
Yeah, that's actually a good book. There's not too many of those out. Like, it's funny, like, when you look online and you only see, like, 1, maybe 2 people selling a book.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, well, that's pretty odd. Hello, Miss Joyce Den.
Hi, Joyce. We were looking for you earlier.
You know what? Do I have at least 2 or 3 people here be interested in a Disney toy, something that's super cool. It's just big, so I want to make sure that I have a couple people interested before I put it up there, because it'll be a little bit of a pain to ship, but it's awesome. Or should I show you guys what it is before I ask?
I think Joyce would probably be in on it, as she says always.
I think it was in my video.
I know she's a shoe-in for McDonald's toys.
Yeah, but it's huge. I mean, it's like, this was from Disney Parks only. It's a $20 start. That's what I paid for it. But It is 19 inches long by 13 and a half inches. There is a little tear right here on the box, but other than that, it is super nice. All the figures are there. Pirates of the Caribbean, Disney parks, so they were only sold at the parks. And I don't know if it tells me a year. Let's see.
Joyce, can you put it in again, please?
I don't even see a year. Just says Disney theme park merchandise.
Thank you.
Got a little boat, canopy thing, a cannon, treasure chest. I love the old style Goofy
Right.
and how Minnie Mouse is wearing like her pink pirate's cap.
I agree, Ash. It is a nice set, even with the slight damage to the box.
Yeah, I like the stuff that, it was only sold at the park.
Right.
It wasn't something,
A little bit more exclusive.
Yeah.
Looking for 27. Donna is out. Thank you. Anyone else?
Real glare. There you go. Might look a little better that way.
The way you had it pointed, Mickey looked almost like Hedgehog.
I like the Donald. Look at Donald. Super cool.
Yeah.
Got a spyglass.
All in, all done.
Super neat. Disney toy. We're at 25 of Joyce, looking for 27 or better.
We are sold to Joyce for 25. That was B6.
Okay. Nice buy, Joyce. When I saw that, I thought of you. I was like, how much is Joyce?
That was Joyce's first win of the day.
But it won't be her last.
No, hopefully not.
Where's Mark Ornstein at? How about this? I got this because I thought my wife would be all super excited about it because I think she had one as a kid. And she's like, I don't need more stuff. And I'm like, but I bought this thinking of you.
Joyce says she got her rocks. She loves them very much.
Oh, nice. And there's an extra cup in here. A glitter cup. But see, everything else is still in there. There's even paper in there, like original wrapping paper. The sippy cup is still in the shrink bag. And you get the extra cup. This is 1992. It is hard to believe that is now almost, that's older than 30 years, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's crazy.
Isn't
30,
it?
33 years old.
What are we starting this big thing at?
$10.
There you go, folks.
That's what I paid. That's what we started at. $10.
That's awesome. 33 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I hate when they do like from today to like 1970 is shorter than or is longer than 70 to the start of World War II or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh God.
Joyce is in at 15. Thank you, Joyce. And you do get the extra cup that has like musical notes and glitter. Oh, so I guess here's what happens. There's a little thing in the bottom that you can put water in, and it makes the glitter and the music notes float around. That's super cute too. Oh, awesome, Miss Diana. So we are at 15, looking for 17.
$15.
Sorry to hear that, Kelly. Yeah, it is a tough thing. It doesn't get any easier with time. My
No.
dad passed. Well, it'll be 2 years in October.
Really, Brian? Man,
Yeah,
just seems like a couple weeks ago or something.
it does. I gave my son a shirt last night, Cody, my oldest son, because he's having some rough time right now. Like he's just, he's in a bad relationship. The girl hits him and stuff, and he doesn't have anywhere to go to leave. And he's just, he wants to go back up to Wisconsin, and his credit is so bad. He's got like a 470 or 480. He's just, he's down in the dumps about it. And with my dad passing away, he just spiraled really badly downward.
Mm-hmm.
We went and saw the Top Gun movie Maverick, the last Top Gun movie with my dad, like, a month and a half before my dad passed, or a couple months before my dad passed. And when Val Kilmer dies in the movie, like they have the funeral,
Mm-hmm.
my dad goes, like in the middle of the theater, my dad goes, "I'll be damned, he died." And me and my son started cracking up, and I'm like, "Yes, that's what that means." And my son, to this day thinks, he watches the movie and over again just because he remembers getting to go with, my dad. So I got him a shirt the other day, and he started crying. Oh, sorry to hear that, Joyce.
Sold to Joyce for $15.
Congratulations, Joyce.
Yeah, I lost both my parents in 2010.
Wow, she was 90. Wow, that's a good long life, though. I mean, never long enough, but that was number 7, right, Kyle?
Correct.
Okay. Joyce,
Yeah,
I'm going to put this one down in here.
I'd like to live forever, but your body sure just wouldn't want that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like to live forever.
I like life.
I like life too, but if you knew you were going to live forever, you wouldn't appreciate a lot of the things you get. So it wouldn't be as interesting.
Probably not.
Oh, I got something. I got a whole bunch.
Sorry to hear that, Ash.
I got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay,
So,
let's do this.
are we doing a whole lot?
Nope, just a shirt, $10. This is a Delta Pro weight, size medium. This was from a week we didn't have a lot of the people in. So Iron Maiden concert shirt. A little got it off. This is the front, and this is the back.
Start of 10?
Yep, $10.
Okay.
So Iron Maiden.
That's what nightmares are made out of.
I think it's awesome.
I do too, but man.
The colors are really cool.
Shelly's at 10? Right, Joyce? It's not. Never easy. That too, yeah.
Flight of Icarus, I guess, was the name of the album. I just realized he's got like a machine gun. Funny.
Looking for 12.
Legacy of the Beast World Tour. So we're at 10 looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. Size medium.
Anyone else?
Double R and Paul, are you both here? I'll do another jewelry lot next.
So to Shelly.
Keep this rotating around. We got cards, toys, jewelry. Congratulations, Dell. That was a good buy. Iron Maiden cards seem to do pretty well. Hello, Mr. Pat Dees.
What's up, Patrick?
Okay, a little jewelry lot. Let's see what we got here. Here is a watch.
Ooh,
It's pretty. Stainless steel base metal bezel, Japan movement is what it says. Really cool. So you're gonna get that. Let me bring you guys down. Okay. We're gonna get this older looking, heavier watch that hooks the belt buckle.
those are cool. I like those.
Here is a pendant. It is marked.
Brooch.
So it's marked right here. It's marked BSK. I don't know what that is, but there it is. Where's all my crafters and sewers? Look at this thing. Old tape measure, pair of scissors, like charm bracelet thing. Needle and thread, tape measure. There's a sewing machine. Get that. Here's another one with a passport, a camera, a book, cruise ship. Those are cool. Here's another shiny, blingy watch with a metal strap band in cheetah print. Oh, with a bee on it. Look at that. That's interesting. There's a pair of earrings. Those are pretty neat. Here is a improperly.
BSK is a New York City jewelry company that operated from 1948 through the late 1970s or early 1980s.
There's a compass.
I hear that, Joyce. Oh, that's a cool compass.
Here's a little old spoon. This is, I can't, it's really tarnished. But it is marked. It looks like William Rogers, I think. Can't make it out. It's marked on the back. A little old spoon.
We're at 35 with Joyce.
Here's this.
Bangled. Need 37.
You know what?
What?
Here's another chip thing. Here is, this one looks like football.
Yep.
Tofa. It's this Tofa. It's got football players and football helmet. Here's a calendar one. Here is
I see
animals and mountain climbing and I don't know. That looks like rain. Looks like sun.
nature stuff.
Yeah, here's two more. Here's another football one. And here are Egyptians. We get all of those. Here is a giant watch, the pan movement, and then there's a bunch of numbers on the back, but this thing is huge. Here is a frosty pin made out of like pottery, a little penguin. I'm just grabbing random stuff out of this box.
Ooh, look at that.
An anchor pin.
The sailor in me likes that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's big too.
Yeah. Donna is out. Thank you. Joyce is at 45. Need 47.
Here
Donna's
is here is another pen. Like I didn't even go through this stuff. I literally bought this guy's whole table of stuff. Okay, this one is marked. It looks like TC on the back, and it has like or it has stones or something for the little light bulbs for the enameled penguin.
That looks vintage.
Here's this is missing the back plate right here,
Nice, Cajun.
and it is marked Gruen, but it's missing the back thing unless it's in here. If it is in here, I will give it to you.
We're at 55 with Joyce. $5 increments now.
There's another sailor.
Another anchor.
Almost looks like an earring,
I
but
was going to say, that has an earring post on it.
let me see. Here. You get the pair of earrings.
Yeah. Pair of earrings.
That thing. This one is Geneva. It's got like a mother of pearl face on it. Geneva watch. It's got a nice two-tone band.
Looking for 60. It's a heck of a lot.
Check this one out.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Is that a watch or just a locket?
How do I find out? Hang on. It looks like it opens. I mean,
Push top on the top stem. There you
yeah.
go. Oh man, that's cool.
But watch.
Little Eiffel Tower watch. Donna, you know you can come back again. We're at 55 with Joyce. He's still throwing things in.
It's because I'm trying to look through the box.
Kelly says one of those watches looked Brighton-esque.
Look, this one's actually probably pretty good. I know that some of these old Casio, like LCD watches, are getting good.
Mm-hmm. I talked Joyce into coming back in. She's at 60.
There we go.
Needs 65.
Now, get this off of here. I don't know what. Okay. So here's a pair of hoop earrings.
65 now, 70.
You know what?
What?
Here's what's left in this box.
Oh my word.
I'm going to show it all to you, but you're going to get it all. I don't care.
Donna's at 70. Looking for 75.
I don't know what this goes to, but it's going to be in here. It's a Swarovski crystal thing. So this is a Michael Kors watch right here. Don't tell Pam I did this because
Okay.
Geneva. There's another Geneva watch.
Geneva watches are good.
Here is a Valetti. This one's actually really awesome looking.
Oh yeah.
Valetti watch.
You sure, Donna? You can come back in.
Here's another watch. Look at the diamonds, like on the band here.
It's got some bling.
Yeah, we're gonna show it all before he ends it, just so that everybody can see everything.
Yep, they're still bidding.
This one has like little diamonds that go around the outside of it. It's super blingy.
Looking for 95.
I don't. Just says Japan movement, and then it's got numbers on the back of it. So there's that. Here's another pink bling with pink diamonds and pink stones. Here. This one is smart quartz.
Anything pink reminds me of Paris Hilton.
Marco
Rubio?
No, like Marco Mass or something like that. Can't make out the last name, but it's got some person on that band.
Marco Polo.
Here's another watch. Let me get my loop and tell you what this one says.
That was a good one, bro.
Okay, this one says Charles Raymond. Charles Raymond. I don't know that brand. I don't really know a lot about jewelry. Here is a New England Patriots watch. New England Patriots. That's football.
I missed that one.
You missed what one?
The football one. Patriots. Oh, okay. Wow. That's huge.
And here's an oldie. This one's an old watch. And it is marked. Oh, that's an old Timex. A really old Timex.
Looking for 95.
But guys, there's still more. Like I haven't even got down into the smalls. There is a hoop that is like the size of a child's neck. Here is another watch. This is an old one. These are good. I know some of these do really good. I look at the back because some of them are gold. Let me see here. So this is 10 karat rolled gold plate Bulova 3. 10 karat rolled gold plate Bulova 3. That's in there. Here is a pair of old, like rhinestoney style earrings. Right there.
Right, Kelly? There's more.
Here's another pair of earrings.
Come on, Donna.
Just trying to see if there's any markings on them. Here is a teddy bear pendant with articulated legs, enameled.
That's adorable.
Here is another pin. Probably 100 pieces of jewelry in here. Ooh, there is a really awesome baseball bracelet.
Baseball.
Look at this.
Is that the Bruins?
Boston Red Sox.
Oh, Boston Red Sox.
Got
Okay.
the baseball hat, got the baseballs, got the shirt.
Little charm bracelet.
Yeah, got the stadium. What does that say?
24 karat gold. What?
If it stays in here. MLB something. So the stadium, all the little enamel terms. Here's a jersey. To get that, that's awesome. There's some random earrings. Here's another pin brooch thing. Just trying to disconnect. So there's a little gold necklace attached to this brooch. It's actually got a really good color to it. Check that when you get it.
Anyone else?
There's another earring. Another earring. I would check this one when you get it. Earring. This one's really cool.
We're at 90 with Joyce, looking for 95.
More earrings. And guys, definitely check these earrings because they absolutely could be gold. I don't look at any of this stuff. I buy it and I sell it on to you guys. Okay, hang on. We got more. Another earring. Another earring. Earring. Ooh. This is a ring. Ring goes the trolley. Ring goes the bell. I don't see any markings on this one. There's that ring. And look at this ring.
Wow.
That's a banger. Let's see if there's any markings on this one. It's open back on all of the stones. Any markings? You get that. You get this cross. Here is the matching pair for that one. Here. These might be what the Swarovski thing went to because they're super shiny.
I'm going to go ahead and sell it, Brian.
Okay, here's more earrings.
You're sold to Joyce for 90.
And a cross penny. Now I got to see all the stuff that was in it now.
Congratulations, Joyce. $90.
Yeah, there might be some of the color on these earrings here look good. Just how I bought it. Got all your little anchors here. There's like 15 or 20 watches.
That was one hell of a lot. Show that compass again real close as you put it away.
This one, I think it's plastic on the inside, but I think that this is supposed to slide all the way down inside because there's a little groove right there.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's just not all the way in.
Kind of popped out, yeah.
So
easy fix. All sorts of new stuff, vintage stuff, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Does
I buy stuff. I just buy.
Does it have the top to it too?
No.
Oh, that'd be the icing on the cake.
Jewelry lot. And that was the Joyce?
Yep, $90.
Congratulations, Joyce. We have been working hard, guys. Been doing auction after auction after auction lately.
That's true.
Okay, let's do another comic lot. Lift you guys up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're definitely variant here too. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's not enough.
We're at 10, now 12.
Two goodies. Here we go. I'm gonna add in two goodies that both should be good money. This is a sketch variant, and this is like a 1 in 50. So the comic shop had to order 50 comics of this issue to get this variant. This is the third variant. You can tell by the numbering of Ultimate Iron Man #1. And then I want to see some love on this one. This is a signed Bendez. Ultimate Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Wolverine autographed, signed by Bendez.
I am in at 12. Shelly bumps it to 15.
Osteograph book.
Now 19. Shelly's at 20. I'm at 25. Need 27. That's true, Ashley. That last bid there is more than I'll make today. Shelly's at 27.
That's not true if you work tonight.
No, I mean just for you.
Oh.
My paycheck from you. Shelly's at 27. Yeah. 30, now 32.
But we did get you your green card, Kyle, so okay.
What's that?
I said, but we did get you your green card. We got you into this country at these cheap wages.
C. Looking for 32.
Here's the autograph.
Oh, that surprises me, Shelly.
Vendez.
Shelly is out.
And that's a variant cover. There might be some variants in the other books. I didn't really look at.
Anyone else? All in, all done. I'll give it a long count since I'm the one bidding. Going once. Going twice. Sold to me for $30.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Thank you. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you so much. You know how I love my Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Does whatever Spider can. Hey, you guys ready for something else cool?
Always ready for something cool.
I'm ready for a drink.
Thank you, everyone. Truly appreciate it.
It's a good deal.
That one comic might just get framed.
Nice.
I've got some awesome Spider-Man stuff that's going to go on my walls.
Here's some Pez. Some Mickey. Here's a whistle. Here's an old Santa Claus. Let's see what number this is. Where am I? Here it is. Yeah.
I'll start.
Yep, 2 C3POs, SpongeBob, a Kermit, a Hulk head. I've got 2 here that don't have any feet. Some kind of insect buggy thing. So the number. This one is a 3.40. It does have a little crack in the back of the neck. Right there. That works. That's an old Santa. And here's an old Donald Duck with no feet. This one is also a number 3 something. 3.9 is the patent date. So that's an older one. Probably 70s. So get those 2 older ones in there. I'll let you guys bid for just 2 seconds. I'm going to go grab a drink.
Looking for $10 bids. Got C3PO, SpongeBob. We got all sorts of people in there. Even a Hulk head. An old vintage Santa. Some new in package. I'm not a fan of Whatnot, Shelly, but, you know, You never know. I see a lot of people do pretty good. I mean, I was part of Corey's $26,000 day for Big Barn down in Orlando. That house is amazing. Looking for a $10 starting bid on the Piz.
Okay, got my feet.
You'll probably do well, Shelly. Right, Ashley? Freaking amazing. Lakefront property, like an acre or two, 4 stories with the basement. Everything packed to the gills. Shelly, do you sell any Hess trucks? HESS?
Nobody on this?
Not yet.
I'm gonna add this into it.
It's that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cake pan.
Yep.
Wow.
1989. 1989. You've wax. It's a wax on it.
Joyce is in at 10. That took her over the top.
Well, this is awesome.
Yes,
Those
it is.
those cake pans sell for good money. The Wilton.
Looking for 12. 10 now, 12.
Plus, you get all those pads.
That's true. New in package, the Hulk, Kermit, Mickey. Or is that Minnie? I can't tell.
That's Mickey.
Old vintage Santa, Donald,
Yeah, these are non-footed ones. These are old ones.
and a headless Hulk.
So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1989. Oh, nice though.
Yeah, really. 20? Dang. I sold a couple of my red lines for over, I think one of them went for $200. Looking for 12. Anyone else?
For 10, looking for 12. You get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo. Cake pan and all the pets.
All in, all done. This is B11. We are sold to Joyce. Nice, Shelly.
Congratulations, Joyce. That was a good buy. I think I paid like 10 for the Pez and 5 for the pan. So nice. What's up? I think that whistle action one is good too. Where is
Waldo.
Yeah, where's Waldo? Okay. Ninja guys. Here, let's try this. This is an old one. This Cloison A. And you get a brass bottom. And you can tell they're good whenever they're even done on the inside. It's a $10 start on the small Cloison A vase. Very old.
That is pretty.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like something on it. Yeah, it's something on it. So I'm able to scratch it off of there. So
Is that like some kind of wax or something?
good enough.
Joyce is at 10, now 12 on this beautiful little Cloison A vase.
Yeah, and it is definitely old.
Yes, vintage. I like the size.
Yeah.
How do they do that?
I think they put the metalwork, like it's got probably a metal base, and then they put all the metalwork on it, and then they pour the enameling into the metal, and then they coat it, and then they fire it, and then they do the same again with a different color, and then a different color.
Dang.
The yellows, the light blue. That light blue is awesome.
Yep. Anyone else? It's like you're staring up at the tree through the, up
Where's
to,
Cajun Princess? I know she likes this stuff too, and she was here.
yeah.
So there you go.
All in, all done. Ah,
One of those watches is decent.
sold to Joyce.
Wow, Joyce.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Joyce getting those bargains. Nice buy, nice buy.
That was a nice buy.
Yeah, a lot of 10. I don't know which ones are variants and which ones aren't. Walking Dead, all bagged and boarded, all near mint minty condition. 110, 113, 112, 121, 122, 123, 124. I know the higher numbers are actually better. 125. Here is, they double boarded this one for some reason. 127 and 126.
Shelly's in at 10, now 12.
All bagged and boarded. We're at 10, looking for 12. Kellyan's in at 12.
Now 12. Shelly's at 15, now 17. Kelly's at 17. Now 19. Had that keyed up already, Shelly.
Add in an ultimate Spider-Man.
Looking for 22, and there it is. Now 24.
We have a one. Here's a 114. Can add in here.
Now 27.
Here's the 111.
Hey, Mark.
Might be a variant cover. So 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And an additional Ultimate Spider-Man comic book.
Looking for 32. Shelly's in at 35.
What's up, Mark?
Now 39. Whoops, not 47, 42. My eyes are playing tricks on me.
The Fallout.
Now 47.
This box is awesome. You guys want to go big?
Go big or go home.
Want to go big?
Kelly's at 47. We have an auction going.
There you go. I think this is. So I think both of these are variant covers, and they are the first appearance of somebody. Issue 100
We got half a Benji.
and a different issue 100.
Ooh, she doesn't look very nice.
Yep, 2 issue 100s, and it's the first appearance of somebody. I don't know who. I don't know if it's Misham or if it's Daryl or who. Probably can't be Daryl. Daryl's been in this from the very beginning, right?
Kelly's at 55. Even the big bad wolf's not messing with that old granny. Now 70. Kelly's at 70. Now 75.
We have a 108 in there, Ty? That's the number 108.
What's that?
107, 105, 104. I'm trying to see which ones we don't have in here. So we get down to 110. So here's a 107 we're going to add in.
Adding in some missing issues.
105, a 104, a 108. And these are all minty condition. All Walking Dead except for this one.
Kelly's at 80, looking for 85.
Added 4 more for you guys.
Can always come back in. We love it when people do. Can we get to a Benji?
I'm working on it.
Need 85, Shelly.
I think these 3 were a tough run to get to with the wording down at the bottom. So 97, 98, and 99. We're going to add those in.
You sure, Shelly? He's still adding. Shelly's at 85. Now 90.
I think that 97, 98, and 99 are really good too.
Kelly's at 90, now 95.
Trying to get you guys there. We got 10,
Creeping.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think I added some others in too, didn't I?
We're at 95. Just one more bid.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You're getting 22 books. Both cover variants for number 100.
We're to Benji. Kelly's at 100. $10 increments now. I figured, Shelly. Thank you very much for your bids. Anyone else?
A nice run of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
22 issues out of those 20 different issues of Walking Dead from 97 up to whatever 137. Probably some pretty good money there.
Sold to Kelly for $100.
Congratulations, Kelly.
Congratulations.
Nice lot, nice lot. And they are all bagged and boarded in minty, minty, minty condition.
That saves you some money right there with the bags and boards. They're getting expensive.
I think I spent like 10 grand on bags and boards when I was doing all the government reports and stuff.
Right.
Congratulations, Kelly. How about some cards? We got any cards hands in here?
Sports cards. Mark is in here. I saw him earlier.
Okay, let's do a little lot of cards. Josh Riviera, Bowman first, Chrome. That one's really nice. Let me turn this down. Get it down a little bit. Gotta figure out a way to. Some way for me to get a lid here. Austin Riley, Ivan Rodriguez, that's a chrome optic there. Pedro Savino. This one is Mariano Rivera.
I've heard of him.
Those are rookies. Another one.
Mark, you still out there?
Here's Rafaela. But look, there's two different ones. And they are both, well, one's a Stadium Club and one is the Topps Chrome. Here is another Julio Rodriguez. All rookies.
Julio.
Mark
is in at 10.
There's another Julio Rodriguez.
Looking for 12.
Here is this guy. Adley Rutschman. Babe Ruth. Baby Ruth. Another Mariano Rivera. Dolan Ryan. These are all out of that recent collection I bought. Christian Scott and another Nolan Ryan. I never do this big of a lot for $10.
True.
Like, we're getting a huge deal right now. $16 cards. Look at this one. Baby Ruth.
Yeah, the management and ownership with the Rockies are not into looking to win anything. Since the park is so nice and you see the mountains in the background and everything, people go there just to hang out, you know. They don't even really care about the team. But it's so nice, it places butts in the seats. They have been ash for 2 years in a row, maybe 3 years now. Look over 12. Anyone else? It's an awesome lot. Striker, anybody?
Yeah, this is a huge, nice lot. Like, this is probably less than my cost. That's for getting the deal. Lots of rookies. Insert parallel cards. And it's got a Babe Ruth. Where else are you going to buy a Babe Ruth card?
All in, all done. Going once. Going twice.
Well, I guess we've only got one baseball person, so can't do no more cards.
Sold to Mark for $10. Congratulations, Mark. That was a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
That was his first win of the day. Congratulations. No Ivan to bid against you.
Yeah. And we usually have a couple people bidding.
I know.
Double R, Ivan, John Beck sometimes bids on cards.
Yep. John Beck. Ivan. Greg Less.
And I have some killer cards too. See what we got here. I don't remember what's in the box. Open it. See what we got. Okay, so we can do some of this. Most of this is sterling, but we'll do these. We'll do this set. These are Bakelite.
Bakelite.
You didn't see what I paid for them. I got a good deal. Love that color. Matching set of 3 bracelets.
That's going to be our start.
Yep. $10. I paid 10. We'll start them at 10.
Those are cool looking.
Yeah, those are awesome. Marbleized.
Kind
Almost like a butterscotch and green swirl.
of a tortoise shell pattern. Joyce is in at 10. Just not the color. Obviously. Now 12. 10, now 12.
Nice. Yeah, those do really well too.
Yeah.
People drill them and make necklaces out of them or bracelets.
Looking for 12.
It's an odd color, guys. Started at exactly what I paid for it, so getting a deal.
Anyone else? Where's all our jewelry people?
I don't know. Even Pam's not in here.
I know. Oh, Pam. All in, all done. Sold to Joyce for $10. That was a hell of a deal.
Wow.
Joyce getting some awesome deals.
Yeah. Let's see what this says. Where is everybody today? Okay, how about a really awesome deco cigarette case? This one is going to be a $15 start. That's what I paid for it. Got some kitting here. But what makes this one super cool is it has the lift out inner screen. And you can see the markings right there. See what it says?
Made in occupied Japan.
Yep. Occupied Japan. $15 start. And you slide your cigarettes down in here. The little grooves. And then as you open it, it pops them up for you.
Hi, minute 15. Looking for 17.
Oh, vintage occupied Japan.
Joyce is at 20. Kyle says, no, you're not going to knock me out, Joyce.
After such a that doing yard work.
I see that. You should go out there and help him, Ash. Joyce is at 25. I'm at 27, now 29.
Occupied Japan.
Had that keyed up already, Joyce. Joyce is at 30.
Joyce in at 30. Kyle is out. Let's start counting it down. It was just too bidding.
Anyone else? All in, all done.
We have 17 friends here. I'm missing about 15 of our normal people, but that's okay.
Sold to Joyce for $30. Congratulations, Joyce.
So I do have a question for you guys. If do you guys want me to do a live from the warehouse? So I have like a bunch of like dishes, like pottery, like Francescan ware, desert rose pattern. I have some German porcelain. I have some French like milk glass with these beautiful painted like pink roses on them. I have a whole bunch of like small like bone porcelain, chintz, like little teacups and tea sets. I have a bunch of that stuff, all 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s type stuff. Would you guys like me to do a day up at the warehouse, or do you just want me to keep doing stuff from here?
I vote yes.
I mean, it's just a drive to get up there, but of course, yeah. Of course, we have toys and comics there. That's where I go and get everything for here, but And you guys are going to see on this stuff exactly what I paid, so I'm going to put together a lot. And we will do some lots of jewelry. Kyle says yes, and Shell says yes. Any of my glass and pottery people? I have lots of comics and cards and toys here. It's the glass and pottery and miscellaneous stuff that I, have a ton of up there, but I want to sell. Okay, I'm going to start this. You guys can answer as we go. So you guys can see I paid $4 for this pen. I don't know what's weird about it is, so like when you flip it over, there's like,
Oh, two people hugging?
yeah, it's weird. It almost looks like
somebody carrying someone.
it almost looks like a monk and like a. So it is a monk and a baby,
Oh, okay.
like maybe like a baby Jesus type thing.
Yeah.
I don't see any other markings, but it's weird that that's on there. I thought it was really awesome, the pen. Okay, so you're going to get that. We're going to do a $10 start.
Okay.
We're going to get, so I paid 10 or 4 for that. Got this pair of vintage bowler pens. Man and woman, I paid 5 for those. That was 9. And I think I paid $1 for this. So I paid 10. We're going to start it at 10.
Fishy. Joyce is at 10, looking for 12. Brian doesn't check any of his things. Some things could be sterling. You never know.
Yeah, I buy a lot of stuff just because I like the way it looks. And I know a lot of our jewelry buyers buy certain, like a lot of pens sell really well.
Donna's at 12.
So we're at 12. If we get to, let's see, so I paid 10 for that. I paid $2 for this one. So when we get to 14, I'm going to add in something else that I paid $4 for. So we'll be at 14 that I paid, and you guys are getting it at the same price. And it's awesome.
Show them how it's done, Shelly. Go over there and supervise. Looking for 14. Joyce is in at 15. She messed me up.
Look at this.
Whoo.
And it's got like that sparkly stone in the center of it. But you can see I paid $4.
Yep.
So not really making anything yet. I'm just
I think that's called goldstone.
goldstone, sure.
I think. Don't quote me.
But it's an awesome pen.
Boo
Definitely old.
Boo backs me up and says goldstone. Joyce is at 20, now 22.
I have one more thing in here. Once we get to the number, I'll add it in. And I will tell you, so we're at 14 here. Once we get to around 25, I can add this in. I think I paid like $8 for it. And it's beautiful.
Beautimus. Donna is at 22. Looking for 24.
So wait, I paid 14 plus. Okay, no, so we're at my cost right now. Once I add this in, I paid $7.50 for this. Look at it.
Pretty. Those
It's an old one too.
Pearls around the cameo, right?
I think they are pearls. Yeah.
Would that still be considered a cameo?
I don't. So I think it's a painted cameo or painted portrait. I think cameos are like carved into like shell and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, they're little pearls. And
Let me look that up real quick. What constitutes a cameo?
But it's gorgeous. I mean, so well done. I think you can even see the single strands of hair. But my cost is $22, and you guys are at that in your bids.
Yeah, it says here featuring a raised figure or design.
Yeah.
So it has to be the carved. We're at 30 with Joyce, looking for 32.
Yeah, and when you get into cameos, a carved cameo, or they actually have reverse cameos where it's actually carved into it
Mm-hmm.
versus raised out from it, are better than the ones. A lot of times you'll see them where it's actually a flat stone and then it has a mounted cameo, like a piece glued to it or attached to it. I don't listen. Oh.
Yeah, our older brother was very hard of hearing. Was too stubborn to go get hearing aids, and then when he did, they were the real cheapy ones, and it was a mess. Looking for 32. Donna is out.
And look, how many people show you exactly what they pay for stuff because they're too lazy to take the tags off of it? That's me.
Anyone else? All in, all done. Let's see here. Sold to Donna for $30. Congratulations, Donna. That was cool.
What lot number was that, Kyle?
That was 17.
Man, look at us go. I'm just going to leave the tags on it. Congratulations, George. I think that was a good buy. Let us see. No double R. No Paul Bahink.
Oh, that's right. Paul, haven't seen him.
Well, Paul's been coming into my whatnot. But I think that Paul is starting to develop a liking for whatnot because
Ooh.
of the shipping cheaper. I mean,
I know.
what can we do? Do I have anybody who wants some records? Like some 45s? They're nice shape. Like some of the sleeves have gotten wet, but the records themselves are actually pretty nice. And there are good ones like here. There's a Beatles one. Do you guys want records? I can do a lot of records if you want records. And we'll do, the more you bid, the more I put down.
Anybody? Anybody?
Anybody for records?
Put a 1 in the chat if you want records. Who says I hate whatnot? Spent over $75 in about 4 minutes last night.
Elizabeth, I paid $200 for a hat. For a like one of one hand painted Joey Mars hat to give away in a chat. Literally, I pretty much could have just handed them $200.
Who's Joey Mars?
It's this guy that sells. He makes his own like snapback hats and stuff. So whenever you see Corey sell, Corey wears Joey Mars hats.
Okay, he was.
So you can, so you can sponsor in the show, and he'll shout you out for the length of the show. But he had like 450 people in the show, so I sponsored a $199 hat. I paid him $199 for him to take one of his hats and give it to somebody in the crowd. So do we have anybody for records? I have like, it looks like there's some Beatles, some 50s groups, Fiesta, Contours, Dale Shannon, John Denver, ZZ Top, High Keys, The Who, Tommy McLean, Big Daddy somebody, Gene Pitney, O.C. Smith, Waylon Jennings, The Doors. Anybody? Anybody for some old 45 records? I know records sell, so.
Boo says, Brian, I would have said no if I'd been there. I'd have yelled at you.
Felt that they would be LPs, I'd be interested. I got you, Cal.
Kelly, if they would redesign how things look, you know.
I love it. I love it.
Especially when you're on your phone. It sucks.
As a seller, I love it because you can enlarge with your phone now. You just put your fingers on it and spread your fingers, and it zooms in. You can get rid of all the wording by swiping the screen to your left. All the wording will swipe
Yeah, I saw
off of the screen.
I learned that the other day.
Yep. I love it.
Anybody for the records?
Okay, let's try this.
Okay.
These are natural stones. This is sterling silver. This is a $20 start. It is sterling. I believe it's a marker right here.
If I could learn how to spell bracelet.
925. Natural stones.
It's got grapple.
Got the nice oriental design. Got butterscotch.
Donna's in at 20.
Marked on both this piece and this piece. 925. Got the little lock-in clasp here.
Safety clasp.
Yep.
Yep. Looking for 22. Beautiful bracelet.
Sterling silver.
Shelly, I've actually seen 3 second. It's like barely even get to see it, you know, and it's gone. Too fast.
I usually do 15 seconds, but I also have the timer extension on. So like if somebody's bidding, every bid, if they're under 10 seconds, it will bring it back up to the 10-second mark. So it's like a real auction.
Hey, I've got a box on its way from Gallivants Ferry, South Carolina.
I wonder who lives down there.
I don't know. Some bum.
Beautiful. I love this bracelet. Super nice. Especially with the natural stone. I don't know what kind of stones they are, but really awesome.
Anybody else? We're at 20 with Donna, looking for 22. It's beautiful.
Sterling silver bracelet. Well, no, so you really can't snipe because if they have on sudden death, you can. But if they don't have on sudden death, the timer extends. So like whenever you're at a real auction and like going once, going twice, and then they get a bid, then they're like going once, going twice. Then they get a bid, it extends the timer. Shipping is, I only charge $9.21 shipping on my Whatnot auction. So literally you could have bought everything in today's auction and only paid $9.21 shipping. No matter where you're at in the US.
Silver sold to Donna for $20. That's awesome.
Nice buy for sterling silver.
Yeah.
Probably worth more than that in scrap weight.
Where is Donna? Is that the first win today, Donna?
Congratulations, Donna. That was a great buy. Okay, let's see what else we got. Here's a cool toy. I got a couple toy people here. Simon snorkel with the legs that pop out. Got the big ladder. And this one is a corgi, I think. Yep. So this is an old corgi. See that one? Simon snorkel. So you can look that up. $10 start. The top and everything really nice. There's a little break right here on the rail.
Super glue that sucker. You never know.
Look at that.
Shelly
Huge.
10, looking for 12.
Yeah, Corgi is a good company.
Yes, they are.
Corgi sells very well. Corgi fire truck. We're at 10 looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. You guys can look that up. It's a money truck.
Shelly says, now we're talking. 10, now 12. Not sure why they call it a snorkel.
Because the snorkel is the fire hose.
Oh. Okay.
It is a very large truck. Nice vintage Corgi, guys. There's all our toy people. Looking for everybody. Everybody. Do a little mix lot then.
Anyone else?
Where's Kamala at?
Who?
Kamala. Pam.
Oh. I know she hates Pamela. Kind of, Shelly. All in, all done.
Yeah, super good deal. We'll do a comic lot next. Seems like we got a couple people in here for comic.
Sold to Shelly.
That was a great buy, Shell. These are like $60 to $70 on eBay.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice buy. Nice grab, nice grab, nice grab. Get those bargains. Okay, let's do another comic book lot for you guys. Comic book lot. What's up, bud? Leave it to chance. Ultimate X issue 1. No, thank you. I'm good. Ultimate X issue 2. Wolverine versus Hulk. Wolverine versus Hulk. Wolverine versus Hulk.
Ooh.
Wolverine versus Hulk. Wolverine versus Hulk. Ultimate Fantastic Four. And he's at 3, 6, 7, 8.
Shelly's at
Space
10.
Ghost. There's 9.
Space.
10 on the bottom. Transformers. 11, 12. 13. 14, 15, 16 JLA, 17, 18, 19, and X-Force 20. The Morning Book, another group of that. The Hulk versus Wolverine, those are awesome.
10 now, 12.
These are all bagged and boarded. Nice run of those Hulk.
Shrieker. Mark.
Yeah, there could be variants in there. I don't really notice them right off the bat. So we're at 10 looking for 12.
A variant, Ashley, is the same issue, just a different cover.
Yep. Nice big group though.
Anyone else? All in, all done.
Do we have anybody interested in some women's clothing, with some nice fashion clothing?
We sold to Shelly for $10. Congratulations, Shelly.
Wow.
50 cents an issue. Shelly getting the deals and the steals.
Yeah. Probably more than $10 in bags and boards.
Probably.
Nice grab though. Okay.
That was lot 20. Sure, Ash. Questions are always encouraged. That's how you learn.
Try a little clothing lot. Be a $10 start. Okay, so here is a skirt. This is a Bebe skirt. Size medium. Bebe is very expensive. Here is a little top. Let's see if I see a tag inside of this thing. Just the shells, cotton. Okay. So here is a top. This awesome little thread stuff. And here is another Bebe. Size medium. The top, look at these arms. So cute. So like a little off the shoulder top right there. This was probably $60 or $70. Bebe shirts are generally like $40 to $50.
Shelly says those would fit my arm to the elbow. Come on, Shelly. I don't think you're that big. Unless you've been pumping weights. Looking for $10 starting. 2 Bebes.
Bebe, and here is a Fansouchi. Little black slip. That'd look cute with this. So 4 pieces, 1 money.
Any 1X or larger?
I don't know. I bought a bunch of women's clothes. There's a bunch of it brand new with tags. I obviously have Y2K that is 1X and larger, but it's mostly like unisex and men. Lola's in there at 10. Hi, Lola.
Hello, Lola.
Lola.
I always think that song. Well, it's time to get into selling clothes. I bought a whole grunch of Brian's Y2K.
Yeah, we're almost out of Y2K. We have a little bit more to go, but I'm hoping that I get somebody to buy the whole container and move on.
You just have that Connex left?
Yep. Have about 20 feet of that 40-foot Connex.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't mind clothes. It's easy to ship. You don't got to worry about it breaking.
they sure make you show a lot, though. They want you to measure this, measure that, show this
Yeah.
length, put the tape measure in the picture and yada, yada, yada. There's Pam. Pam dropping the hammer on people.
Yeah, she never sends me the list.
Nobody
ever sends me the list.
I could do that. Lola, why are you retracting?
I was all on the list. I got you.
I don't think so. Let me look. Oop. Damn. Yep.
No worries, Lola. I'll have it whenever you're done with Pam. I still have a lot of it. Oh, you have an open invoice. Gotcha. No worries, Lola. Yeah, once you clear that up with Pam, then I'll have more of this. Like I've got 3 big bags full of it. So you're good, she said. Okay, anybody else? This is Bebe. This is awesome. It's Bebe. This is Stan Sauchi. And this one I can't find a tag on, but $10 for the 3 pieces or the 4 pieces. No problem, Lola. Hope you feel better. Now that you can get your arm out of the sling, that's a good start.
Kelly's in at 10. Just beat Pam. Pam, you need to beat 12.
Yeah. The skirt is Bebe. This top with the funky arms off the shoulder, like no shoulders, is also Bebe. I don't know who Stan Sauchi is.
Pam, you got any outstanding invoices?
I don't think so. I think we shipped to her today.
Kelly's at 14.
And guys, if you're ever on part of that list, do not take it offensively. It is our way of like protecting us and protecting you from getting too far in the hole because we all buy a lot of stuff and you can owe somebody 400 and then get 200 or 300 in the hole with somebody else and then get 500 in the hole with somebody else. And all of a sudden you owe 3 or 4 grand to, 5 different sellers. and it's overwhelming. So then you just don't pay any of them and you just disappear. And then it's a slack on our time and everybody else that was in the auctions as well. It is not anything personal. It is our way of trying to help each other and help you, because sometimes bidding can be an addiction. Not that I know anything about that.
I was gonna say no. We are sold to Kelly for $14.
Congratulations, Kelly. Fear. It's a fear factor, Elizabeth. I really like this multicolored thing. I don't know why. Congratulations, Kelly. Well, right now nobody has an outstanding balance for me, I don't think. Oh, except for Ivan. But I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, I know he's hit a rough patch.
How about this, you guys? Natural stone. It looks like they took a geode and they went and then they made like a soap dish or a jewelry dish or a trinket dish out of it. It's really big. I don't know what kind of stone it is. Anybody want to tell us? Anybody? But it's awesome and it's heavy. $10. Some kind of agate. Okay. It is like 5.5 inches across. Size of a dollar bill almost. And ladies, listen, if somebody talks back to you and this is nearby, this will give them a concussion. It will.
Looks like I already hit one person.
Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, if that was the way the stone was shaped, because it gets smooth. It's not like sharp.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. I don't know.
We're at 10 with Joyce, now 12.
It's heavy. It weighs probably a pound.
Ten, looking for 12. Polished agate, they're saying.
Yep. I can break a cast iron pan nice. Sonny better watch out.
We're at 10, looking for 12. Be there. Sunday.
Stone. I'm just gonna call it stone dish.
Okay. Anyone else?
Okay, so we're at 10 looking for 12. Anybody else? We're at 10 looking for 12. We have 10 with Joyce. Looking for 12 on the natural stone dish.
Or more to advance the bid. All in, all done.
Ooh, that's not good. Those things are expensive.
Yeah. She showed me a picture of it. It was sad.
What'd you do, Kyle?
Nothing. Fell off a shelf or something. I don't know.
Don't they have a warranty? Send it back to them. Tell them I want to replace.
Sold to Joyce for 10.
Congratulations, Joyce. Oh, nice, Callium. Okay. And then, if you guys want to see a piece I think is beautiful, it's sterling, but I think it's beautiful. And I don't know if. Okay, ready?
Yep. I got sterling. What in the world? What stone is that, people? Look at that clasp. That's cool.
Really awesome. I paid $15, so it'll be a $15 start.
Right now, we're just going to call that a Yellowstone.
Yeah. Anybody know what that is?
Yellowstone brooch. You said 15?
Yeah.
Come on, Pam. We know you're not busy. Don't kill me, Pam. Don't kill me.
It's beautiful though. Like, and it's big. Like that's a chunk right there.
A honker.
Man. It's bigger than my thumb.
Joyce is in at 15.
But I definitely do not know what kind of stone that is.
Now 17. Hold it still for a second. Okay, now let me look her up.
It's got like an orange butter squash look to it.
A lot of them are saying it's Baltic amber.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, there's almost every one of these is saying it's either butterscotch or egg yolk amber or whatever.
Oh, that's probably worth a lot. Amber's usually valuable. I don't know. I just offered it to you guys for what I pay for it.
Yep, egg
Nope.
yolk. That's what I just saw too, Pam.
And then we hope that the price goes up, and then I make a profit. If not, at least I get to shop for free.
I'm in at 17. Now 19. Joyce bumps it to 25, thinking I'll be scared. I'm not scared.
Think of the ring that would make. If you went this way, it would be huge.
Yeah, it would. Joyce is at 30. 30, Joyce 30.
And it's pretty tall. It does kind of look like an egg yolk.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why they call it that.
Joyce is at 35. I'm in at 40.
I like little stuff like this because it's easy to ship
I
and it's very nice. Do you have anybody that knows Native American like jewelers?
Looking for 42. Joyce is doing her homework right now, I think.
It's really cool.
Joyce is out. Thank you.
That was nice. Being nice to Kyle.
Anyone else? It's an auction. Bid, bid, bid. All in, all done.
Super neat pendant. And
And again, so people don't think I have any kind of an advantage, we're going to do a long count. Going once. Going twice.
oh, shell came in. I'm just kidding, Kyle. I made Kyle look.
You did, because I was looking at my G2s and I'm thinking, was that a bid? What was that? Sold me for $40.
Congratulations, Kyle. That's really neat.
It's cool looking. Thank you, Joyce.
Over Amber. No, Kyle?
Hey, Brian. That's B23. There's my name. There I am.
Brian, so I love my people here on YouTube. I love them. But I like the ease of use of Whatnot. If I could get my YouTube buyers to buy on Whatnot and just come to my auctions, I would feel much better because I could only, like if somebody buys 10 pounds of stuff from me here, it might cost me $23 for you guys, like for me to ship it to you, depending on where you're at. On Whatnot, if I can fit that 10 pounds, I'm only charging you $9.21. Like your entire order, I know sometimes John Beck buys all the comic books, right? Like all the long boxes of comics before I run them. And sometimes his shipping cost is like $150 to $200. Well, with Whatnot, I would only charge him $9.21 if he bought all of those boxes in one shot. So there is an advantage to Whatnot. But I like my people, and this is a little more calm. So does anybody know good silversmiths and stuff like that? If you do, you can look this up and then tell me that you want me to run this. This is G. You can see the mark in there, G. Smith, Sterling. It is a big pin. He is supposedly some like good maker. I paid $40 for this, but it is really nice. So you guys let me know if you look it up, and I got a couple people interested. We will run it.
He's out of Colorado.
Okay. So
Gilson Smith.
let me see what this one is.
And I see a set of earrings that look vaguely familiar to that.
So the question is, did I do good paying $40 for that?
Looking at those earrings, probably.
Okay.
And Shelly says, run it.
And then I also have this. This is marked by the designer. And this is sterling.
What stone is that?
I don't know, but Pam will love this.
Look at that, Pam. What is that?
And this is marked H. Lewis. H. Lewis sterling. And it is either a pendant or a pin. And this would be a $20 start on this one. I think this is another good buy, another good designer. But look at the stone. I love the stone.
Both of them are Native American type artists.
Yes. This is H. Lewis.
So you're running that one?
Yep, $20 start. Sterling silver, Native American style, natural stone, pin with pendant slip there, so it can be a pendant or a pin.
$20 start, right?
Yep. I don't know what kind of stone that is, but it's awesome.
Let me try to take a look at that one. Figure out what that stone is.
H. Lewis. Signed designer. I bought some really nice jewelry this past week. Spent some money, but Pamela. There you go. You can see the markings. There's Sterling and H. Lewis.
Okay.
It looks like a lapis with turquoise.
There's a whole bunch of different azure malachite. That's one of them says faux malachite azurite, and then one says it looks very similar to chrysocolla. Chrysocolla, yeah.
That's what Elizabeth says.
Pretty crazy. Okay, we're at 35 with Joyce. Sorry about that. I was trying to do the research for Brian.
And it is a pin or a pendant.
Pam says it's a chrysocolla.
But it is awesome.
Looking
and it is signed H. Lewis.
Looking for 37. I couldn't see the chat. I was at a different page. Sherry, you need to be registered. Either follow the instructions in the green banner at the bottom of the picture.
Yep, well, we can give you a few seconds to register.
I won't count it down or anything. Or you can go buy this set. Either one.
Joyce, you're still high at 35.
Yeah, Joyce, you're at 35 still until Sherry sends in her registration. But you got to hurry, Sherry, if you want to bid on it.
I do have some other cool jewelry. I bought a nice group of sterling this week.
We are at 35 with Joyce.
It is H. Lewis signed sterling silver. And then Sherry, just let me know when you send me the registration info, and I can check my email, and then you'll be able to bid. Yep, Killiam says azurite. Yep, chrysocolla or azurite. That's what we've came up with.
Let's see if the seller has any information on this person.
Still there, Kyle?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, somebody tried to call. And I just sent a message.
Oh, no. I'm just looking to see if I can find some more information on the artist.
Yep, H. Lewis.
Yep.
Is there a time that's better for anybody than this 1 till 4 o'clock slot? I'm happy to arrange the YouTube auction to a specific time if it helps people.
2 to 5.
Yep, you send it to mrboswat795@gmail.com. Striker says 4 a.m. works for him.
I bet.
Striker time to get those deals.
Anytime works for Schreiger. He never sleeps.
Yeah. Striker's got like Pez dispensers full of Adderall and Red Bull, like the hats with the 2 straws.
Yep.
Full of Red Bull. Okay, I'll check my email real quick.
That's for sure, Schreiker. Somebody in my past lineage was a some kind of famous pianist, I guess. And he had to take pills to get up, had to take pills to go to sleep, and you don't want to get into that kind of a rut.
Did I just hear Kyle say something about he needs pills to get up?
Not me.
Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a countdown, Kyle.
Okay. Anyone else?
And Sherry, just let me know if you do send it. You can get in there.
Kelly goes 37.
Okay.
Now 30.
Kelly's in at 37 then, and we know Joyce will be back in at 40.
Maybe she'll surprise you and go 45.
Kelly, do you know Sherry?
I'm not familiar with her.
We have Kelly in at 37. Oh, okay. That's fine. You can be in at 37. And once the email comes in, she would just have to be above whoever's current. So you're in at 37 as a U.
She's got some kind of animal in her arms in her avatar.
Nice.
I can't tell if it's a dog or a cat.
And it could be somebody. It could be somebody who came over from our whatnot.
True. Very true.
Joyce, are you in at 40? We have 37 with Kellium. And this is H. Lewis looking for 40. I'm going to put H. Lewis silver pen. Okay. So Joyce, just put 40 in. Kyle erased your other one. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce.
We have Joyce in at 40.
Looking for 42.
Yep. But between Joyce and Kellium currently, unless I get a message from Terry.
Kelly is up. Thank you so much.
We're at 40 with Joyce. Count it down.
Okay. Anyone else?
It is gorgeous. I love the way that that not only is it the brooch and the pendant, I like the way that the stone is actually, it reminds me of like an old cookie mold, but filled with the stone. And the fact it's got a designer name on it is nice. Like, and I do not look this stuff up. When I buy it, I buy completely from my gut, because I figure my gut is big enough that it should be right most of the time.
We are sold to Joyce for 40. Thank you, Joyce. That's beautiful.
It is gorgeous.
He's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Okay, let's get installation. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that big boy. Okay. Native American designer. And look how big this is. It is sterling silver. Silver keeps going up. Right there's the marking. G. Smith. I paid $40. It's going to start at $40. I have heard of the name before, so that's why I felt comfortable paying $40. I think his stuff does very well, especially larger pieces. And brooches are always very desirable.
Joyce is in at 50.
And it is, just so you guys can see, it is 3 inches across. 3 inches.
Looking for 55, $5 increments.
The signature, so you guys can see it, and the sterling mark. It almost looks like a K in that middle.
It does. That's for Kyle.
Not yet, it's not.
For 50, looking for 55.
3 inches across, guys. It's actually pretty heavy.
Starburst with a diamond in it.
Silver keeps going up on price too, and it's got like this rippled edge.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
You could sharpen that and make it into like a disc that you could throw at people. And
Throw in stars.
that's right. It has double use. Nice brooch and a weapon of death.
Yeah, that baby, that open shoulder blouse is beautiful. Really neat.
Looking for 55.
So we're at 50, looking for 55. This is a designer. It is marked. It is sterling silver. G. Smith, Colorado designer.
Anyone else?
Not a Native American.
Yep. Motif. All in, all done.
It does almost look like a belt buckle. It's the size of a belt buckle.
Yeah, really. We are sold to Joyce for $50. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Joyce. Shouldn't that be 25, Kyle?
Let's see. Yeah, what did I put? 24?
Yep.
Yep. Got to change my number.
How much for those earrings, Kyle? Now that it's sold.
I saw all the way up to $200
For a pair of earrings? Woo!
Those amber ones, yeah.
No, the G. Smith.
Oh, the G Smith ones.
Yeah.
Those were like 185.
There you go. That pen's probably a couple $100 easy.
That was asking price, but hey.
Okay, this is pretty.
Ooh.
Pendant. Marked. Let's see if it's got any other markings other than the 925 markings. It's got the 925 markings. Silver. Beautiful pendant. Look at this.
Last one was green. Okay.
Look at this top. This pierce work right here. And then look at this stone. It's almost like a moonstone color, like a light blue,
Like a
translucent.
Is that what they call a druzy? Yep. Boo just
Sterling.
said so.
Sterling silver, $15 start.
Okay.
And it is pretty large.
See, I'm learning some stuff. Now, how long that stuff stays in my head, that's another question.
I love these. Like, look at the clasp
Donna's in at 15.
for each piece. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're super thick. Sterling silver. It is marked.
That's right, Pam.
Nice vintage sterling. I love this color.
We have come to that conclusion.
And that bottom almost looks like a peridot. That's Kim's birthstone. Look at that. So shiny. Sterling silver. So we are at 15, looking for 17, I think.
Don't let it hypnotize you, Boo.
You will bid. Okay. Another sterling silver piece, guys. Another sterling silver jewelry piece for you guys.
Where's Lori? Look into the light, Lori.
We're at 15, looking for 17, and this is pierced. This top piece is all pierced.
Looking for 17.
We have Donna in at 15, looking for 17 on the sterling silver pendant. Very large.
Beautiful Bale, Boo says. Kelly's at 17.
Yeah.
Now 19.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
So thick. Again, that druzy almost looks like a moonstone. See the color?
Mm-hmm.
If Pam saw that, she'd be like, "That's moonstone. It's mine. What are you selling it for?"
She's in here right now.
Oh,
Kelly's in at 22, now 24.
butter my biscuits. I better be quiet.
I think Shelly's right. Kelly got hypnotized.
It's awesome. But look how blue it is. Like opalescent blue.
Donna, I have something keyed up. Let's see if I'm right.
And it's big. Pretty heavy. And I always like when they let the natural light through the back of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Donna, you disappoint me. I had 25 keyed up. We're at 24 with Donna. Oh, we can still bill you different ways there, misbehaving. Kelly is out.
Yeah, now that I have your address in my pirate ship, it helps.
Anyone else? On this awesome 3-stoned ring, or not ring, but pendant.
You watch Joyce is going to snipe you at the last second because she's doing work with that.
Yeah, that's true. All in, all done. Going once.
Pretty.
Going twice.
Like 1,000 little stars sparkling. It might not hypnotize you, but it's hypnotizing me.
We are sold to Donna for $24. Awesome.
Congratulations, Donna. It's really beautiful.
That's beautiful. Congratulations, Donna. That was very pretty.
Pendant. Done here. Okay, another comic book watch. There's another comic book watch. Which one that style is excited about? So we make one that excites Kyle, guys.
Oh, I don't know if my heart can take it.
I think so. One,
Shelley's in a 10, sight unseen.
three, 4,
Brian, don't you have Cash App?
7 now. 8. I do not, unfortunately. 9. Ooh. Let's see, Venom. 10.
Oh, no.
A lot of 10 this time. Look at that. Spider-Man 47. Ultimate Spider-Man 46. Ultimate Spider-Man 45. 44. 42. 41. 37. Look at that cover.
That's awesome.
35.
That's even more awesome.
34.
Yeah.
And 33.
That's awesome. Yeah, right, Ash. I'm Batman.
All super nice. Ultimate Spider-Man.
Striker's in at 20.
Strike, I said you like Ultimate Spider-Man.
He's Marvel.
We have a 43 in here. We do not. So now we're going to add in a number 43. We're going to try to complete this run a little bit. Here is a 31. I have a 41 in there. So I have a 39. Here's a 39.
Striker said he's going to buy these for me for a late birthday gift for me.
Well, that's nice of him.
Striker's in at 25.
Okay, so I got 39. Do I have a 46 up there?
Yes,
I
you do.
Okay. Do I have a 44?
Yes,
I do. A 42?
yes. Wild Bill, William.
Okay, a 40. Do I have a 40? I do not have a 40. So here is a 40. So it goes 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 7. Ooh, look at this, 38. Look at that one, Kyle.
That's freaking awesome.
38, 37.
We're at 30 with William.
Here's a 26. Here's a 25.
I'm at 35.
Here's a 17.
Striker's at 40. Need 42.
Here's a 15. I'm just going to give you all the different ones I've got. Here's a 24. Here is an 18.
I beat you all.
Here is we have a 16 yet?
I don't know.
Nope.
See it.
Nope. 15, 16, 17.
Shelly's
18.
55.
I think that's all I have in Spider-Man. Four, 46, I have a couple of 41, 45, 47, 445, 46. Yep. So walking.
Shelly is out. Thank you.
That's all the different ones I have. So these are all different. Nice run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 books. All Ultimate Spider-Man. No duplicate. Hello, William.
Striker is in at 65.
And they're all mint, like they haven't been read or anything. All bagged and boarded. There's no problem with behaving.
Williams out. Anyone else? All done. Make sure my B number is correct.
You is impressive, dude.
We were sold a Striker for $65. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Striker. Nice run if you're like trying to make the set for yourself. That's awesome. Striker's like, no. Part of my pay is I get to do 30 minutes in each one of Renee's auctions. And everything brings a gazillion dollars then.
Striker, was that your first win?
Today, yes, I think so.
Yep.
Let me see what I got over here.
Don't be getting too gushy there, misbehaving. Striker's a mod for a whatnotter. He mods for somebody I've actually met in real life.
Who have you met in real life?
I've met Renee.
I haven't.
Yeah. I was on just a vacation down in California in San Diego, and I met him.
Okay, you guys want to do something fun?
Is this another comic lot? Ooh, signed.
There you go. I think this one's double signed. I think this is two different signatures.
Yep.
And this one is a different signature. Both signed.
What are we starting this at?
$10.
$10. Need 12. Shelly's in at 15. She says, "The hell with that 12."
You guys want me to make it fun? You guys want me to do it?
They're not all signed, are they?
No. But this is the duplicates of the Ultimate Spider-Mans. 46, 45, 44, 47, 45, 41, 46, 44.
$5 increments.
Oh, here. One of those. 42, 17, 17. Okay, where are we at?
We're at 55.
You know what? I'm going to give you these with it. I don't know what these are. Here's an Ultimate number 5, obviously, Greg Hulk. Here's the Ultimate 6, number 3. Ultimate 6, number 1. The Ultimates, number 11. Ultimates, number 8.
They are Striker.
Ultimate 6, Ultimates 5, and Ultimate 6, number 4. Oh, so this is 4, 5, 3, 4. That's just Ultimates. This one is 1, 3, 4, 5. And these are Ultimates there. And then the top 2 are autographed or signed. This one's signed by at least 2 different people, and this one is signed by 1 person.
I'm at 60. Need 65. Striker's out.
And I don't know how many duplicates of the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 of the Ultimate Spider-Man there.
I'm at 70. Need 75.
Okay, Pam. What are we selling next week? Yep, Striker. This is whatever I had in this box that was marked Ultimate Spider-Man. And then this is out of another box that I have that has like signed and variant cover stuff. And this is signed by both of the artists.
You don't have any certificates of the authenticity?
No, I don't think so. I never took these out for the sleeves. There was a Silver Surfer one with Wolverine and Silver Surfer on it that was signed by 3 different people, and I had that authenticated for my own collection.
Mm-hmm. Kelly, let me know if you're in or out.
You get what? 34. 34 what?
Number 34, I think she's talking about.
Of what?
I'm not sure.
I'll get the signed one. These are both signed. This one's signed by 1, and this one's signed by 2 different.
Okay, thank you, Kelly. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice.
Oh, Ultimate Spider-Man number 34. There's no 34 in here. Is that a good one or something?
We are sold to me.
Sold to Kyle.
Thank you, everybody.
Nice grab. Nice grab.
Kelly says in Schreiker's lot there was.
Oh,
Thank you, Kelly.
is that a good one? Is it a first appearance of somebody? Listen, Aiden was selling the other night, and the guys told him to pull one specific book out of a lot. He was doing lots of 10 for a $5 start on whatnot, and they pulled one book out. It was a Previews 95. Apparently, it's the first appearance of Miles Morales, and they paid $310 for that one book.
Who's Miles Morales?
He's the Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man, Kyle.
No way. Stan Lee is Spider-Man.
Stan Lee created Spider-Man.
You can't tell me any different.
I was running some nice Marvel cards yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I miss Stan Lee.
You guys want to try? I have some cool art stuff. Do you guys want me to try that? Like this is original signed at the bottom.
St. Simmons.
Let me make a little lot. Let's make a little mixed lot here of some cool art stuff that could be potentially really good.
$10 start?
Yeah. So the $10 start.
For all you art aficionados.
Pictorial battles. So this is a Civil War battle. And this is like an 1860s original litho or engraving. General Wilcox's troops in the streets of Fredericksburg previous to the battle. Here is Siege of Yorktown, engraved by Samuel Sartain, drawn by F.E. Schill. Another Civil War engraving. Another Civil War engraving, same people, F.E. Schill, and engraved by Sartain. Storming of Fort Donelson. Here is a signed. This is beautiful. Wow. Look at that. This is like watercolor.
That's cool.
Signed right here on the matting. The city of Edinburgh. I don't ever look up this stuff, guys, because yeah. What fun would that be? Here is this one looks to be a color print of some sort. There's that, and then it's Chester Cathedral, and it's marked. It is marked in really little bitty letters. Kenneth A. Bromley. Kenneth A. Bromley is what that one's marked.
Anybody? $10 starting bid. All this awesome art.
Yep. Personally signed by the artist, John Bengay. Historical notes are on the back.
Not to be confused by Ben Gay.
This is the historical note on the back. Somebody printed out the notes and put it in with the picture. And it is actually signed right there.
Kelly's at 15.
Some nice signed art. More bids equal more stuff. No, it says painting by Doris Cass, but I don't know what that is.
Ashley, my window has like a spring and some kind of like runner thing that the window runs on, and it all came falling out of the window when I put it up last night. I don't know how it fell out. It's all internal to the slide, so I don't have any idea what to do with it.
Princess Pocahontas from an original oil painting by Lynn Fletcher.
We're at 20 with Kelly, looking for 22.
So you got some 1800s engravings. These are true 1800s. You've got some artwork here signed. This one is signed. So a nice lot of randomness.
Looking for 22. Shelly is out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shelly's back in. Now 24.
These 3 Civil War engravings are all cool. This one's got some signature there. This one is signed right here, bottom right. This one's really awesome. For some odd reason, like the colors are really awesome on that one.
It's really nice art.
Yeah.
Shelly's at 28, now 30.
Kelly's other half must have walked in the room, so she had to say she was out.
We've got a battle going with Shelly and Kelly. Shelly is out again. $30, looking for 32.
Okay, I get weird stuff. A lot of times really awesome.
Shelly says, no, I went up because she walked in the room. 30 for 32. Anyone else? All done. Just going to do a normal countdown since those were the only 2 bidding.
Yep. My wife hates packing stuff.
We're sold to Kelly for $30. Congratulations. That's a good deal.
Yeah, really neat. I used to sell these on eBay for like 35 to 40 a piece.
Yeah. Jumping.
There you go. One more piece of original artwork coming up next.
Amazing time, wasn't it, Kelly?
You ready?
Not that I lived through it or anything.
Okay, this is the last piece. This is all hand done.
Kelly's fascinated by Civil War history.
This is all original artwork. This is all hand done. Right here, this is 2003. Bollinger. He did artwork inside of like Playboy, inside of a bunch of the different magazines, and then he also did artwork for, I want to say, Marvel. (2003). This is all hand drawn. All of this is hand done.
Is that political art?
I don't know. He did all kinds of different stuff, but like satire, racial, but then he started doing character stuff.
$10 start.
Yep. I think its first name is Bruce. So I want to say it's Bruce Bollinger. Nice, Elizabeth. a nice piece of original comic art. And Bollinger is a famous artist. It's Bollinger. If anybody's looking it up, some of his stuff is, and these are larger. And this is on a 15 by 10. So it's on a 10 by 15 piece.
Dang it. That's not what I wanted. Hit the wrong number.
10 by 15. And this is all hand-drawn original artwork. Oh, you like old car stuff, right?
Yeah.
I just got offered a whole bunch of like car brochures, and I think their lot was lot 29, Kyle. Just so you know. No? Yeah, their lot was 29.
Yeah.
Kellyan's lot was 20.
Yep.
Nice.
29. Dang it. Mine was 28.
Yep, here's the phone. The original all hand drawn comic art. This is all hand done. We're at $10 looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. Kyle's watching TV. You can tell.
No, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It's getting freaking hot in my house.
But anybody else in on the original comic art? I'm pretty sure the first name is Bruce, and then it's Bollinger. Bollinger. Kellyan's in at 12. You can see all the shading. And look at the coloring.
I have a lot of admiration for people that can draw because I can't draw worth a lick.
Yeah, I'd have like little stick figures.
My stick figures don't even look like stick figures. Yeah. Williams out.
They were at 12 with Kellyan, looking for 14. 12 looking for 14. And guys, don't forget, we will be here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I didn't have enough people tell me that they wanted me to do a show from the warehouse for porcelain and china and plates and stuff like that.
Shelly, but are you any good?
Huh.
Anyone else?
I have a painting sitting on top of the shelf over there that somebody offered me 20 grand for, and I wouldn't sell it to them.
With t-shirts, right, Brian? Carrie says. He's going to dog you to death for those t-shirts.
I will find them t-shirts. I will. Yeah, I have a early like abstract or not abstract, impressionistic group of geisha girls painted, and I can't find a signature on it anywhere. I showed it to a guy who works with an auction house, and he offered me 20,000 for it. And he's like, I don't know who it's by. He's like, but I agree, it's a pretty impressive piece.
Or so did Kelly. Congratulations, Kelly.
Yeah, I mean that piece. I don't know. Something about that piece makes me think that it could be a six-figure piece, like a couple $100,000. I have a few other pieces that are big money.
Speaks to you?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to call that for the day. We do appreciate everybody. You guys are amazing. If you get a chance tonight and you want comic books, come to Whatnot. Kim will be auctioning tonight on Whatnot, I believe at 5 o'clock. Selling comic books. She's just going to grab out of. Oh, you guys are right here. Brought these boxes yesterday from the warehouse. I haven't looked in them yet, so she's going to literally open that box and just pull 10 comics out and throw them down on the table, and they're going to be a $5 start. It is $9.21 shipping. Once you bought the first lot, it's free shipping after that for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow we can do some cards, some sterling jewelry, and maybe the cigarette set, like the cigarette dispenser and the cigarette lighter with the musical bass. That's also sterling.
The small one, was it supposed to have an airplane on it?
No, I don't think so. It's a lighter.
Okay. I saw one at an auction just currently that had an airplane on the top.
And look, it's got like a globe set in down here, and apparently it turns and moves and plays music. And then this opens up.
Holy moly.
And hands out cigarettes.
Gee.
So we're going to do all this stuff tomorrow. We can do some stuff. You guys just got to tell me what you want to see. Be here tomorrow, 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And don't forget to check in with Kim tonight at 5 o'clock if you want comic books. No telling what we'll be selling. $5 starting bid on Whatnot. And $9.21 maximum shipping no matter how much you buy. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you all.
Take care, everybody. Remember the golden rule.
He who has the gold sets the rules.
That's right. No.